Denmark expects all nations to respect its borders after Trump appointed a special envoy to Greenland.
A Russian general was killed Monday morning after an explosive device planted under his car detonated in Moscow.
In Spain, the number 79,432 is the lucky number of the 2025 extraordinary Christmas draw.
Denmark expects all nations, including the United States, to respect its territorial sovereignty, Foreign Minister Lars Løkke Rasmussen said on Monday. This comes after US President Donald Trump appointed Louisiana Governor Jeff Landry as a special envoy to bring Greenland under Washington's control on Sunday. I am deeply upset by the news that the president has appointed a special envoy, and I'm particularly upset and find it totally unacceptable the way the special envoy is now commenting, giving the impression that he has a mandate to make Greenland American. Danish media reported that Rasmussen later said he would summon Kenneth Howry, the US ambassador in Copenhagen, for a meeting at the ministry. Trump has repeatedly called for US jurisdiction over Greenland and has infamously not ruled out using military force to seize it.
A Russian general was killed Monday morning after an explosive device planted under his car detonated in Moscow. Lieutenant General Fanil Saravarov was the head of the Armed Forces Operational Training Department. Russia's investigative committee said an investigation is underway and that investigators are considering Ukraine as a possible culprit. Kyiv has not yet commented on the claims.
Следствием отрабатываются различные версии убийства. Одной из них является версия, связанная с организацией преступлений украинскими спецслужбами. Ход расследования поставлен на контроль в Центральном аппарате Следственного комитета. Следствием будут назначены необходимые экспертизы, в том числе судебно-медицинская и взрывотехническая. Допрашиваются свидетели и очевидцы, изучаются камеры видеонаблюдения.
In December last year, another top Russian general, Igor Kirillov, was similarly killed after a device hidden in a scooter detonated outside of his apartment building. Ukraine has not taken responsibility for either of the two deaths.
In overnight attacks, Russia struck energy facilities across 5 Ukrainian regions as Ukraine's armed forces registered a total of 86 drones launched over the country. The targeted regions include Zaporizhzhia, Donetsk and Odessa, with significant damage to 2 of its energy facilities, where 1 person was injured. In Druzhkivka, in the Donetsk region, 1 resident recounts what it is like to live under daily shelling.
У мене в сина є однокімнатна квартира в Харкові. Я там побула 3 дні і приїхала назад, тому що там пекло таке, як і тут. Ну, як? От у нас риночок, магазини тут поблизу магазинів немає. На ринок, ну, як сказати грубо, перебіжками. Прибігли, щось там список у тебе є, купили і назад додому.
The central city of Kryvyi was also struck. Following the attacks, residents came out to assess the damage to their homes and clear debris. 26 drones struck 12 locations across Ukraine, while authorities said 58 of them were either shot down or jammed. Meanwhile, Ukrainian forces struck an oil terminal, an ammunition depot and a launch site for attack drones inside Russian territory. French President Emmanuel Macron has confirmed the launch of a new aircraft carrier that will replace the Charles de Gaulle on Sunday, speaking to French troops in Abu Dhabi. Macron said France must be feared and strong at sea, which is why the decision to equip France with the new nuclear carrier was made.
Ce nouveau porte-avions sera l'illustration de la puissance de notre nation, puissance de l'industrie, de la technique, puissance au service de la liberté sur les mers et dans les remous du temps.
It is expected to be in service by 2038. The old carrier has been in service since 2001 and is designed to last about 40 years. Capable of carrying 30 jets and costing 10 billion euros, it will be Europe's largest warship, backed by 800 firms. France's military currently consists of around 200,000 active personnel and over 40,000 reservists, making it the second largest in the European Union.
The number 79,432 was the lucky number in the Spanish Christmas lottery extraordinary draw. The prize is 4 million euros per series worth, with each ticket winning its holder 400,000 euros. Winning tickets were sold in 3 towns in the province of León, a province severely affected by wildfires earlier this year, as well as in the city of Madrid. A small football club sold dozens of award-winning tickets and brought millions of euros to its province.
La verdad que es una alegría para toda la zona por todos los incendios que ha habido y los problemas, la verdad que sí.
La verdad es que muy contentos y bueno, disfrutando de este momento con toda la gente que además estamos trabajando habitualmente.
The Spanish Christmas lottery takes place every 22nd of December and is the world's largest in terms of total prize money. 70% of ticket sales are awarded as prizes, amounting to approximately 2.7 billion euros in 2025. 198 million tickets have been put on sale this year. Each ticket costs 20 euros.
Pope Leo XIV kindly urged Vatican cardinals on Monday to set aside personal ambitions and power struggles. In his Christmas address to the Roman Curia, the American pontiff asked if true friendship is possible among Vatican bureaucrats.
Quando magari dopo tanti anni spesi al servizio della Curia, notiamo con delusione che alcune dinamiche legate all'esercizio del potere, alla smania del primeggiare, alla cura dei propri interessi, non stentano a cambiare. E ci si chiede, è possibile essere amici nella Curia romana?
The Curia is the central administrative body of the Catholic Church, headquartered in Vatican City, that assists the Pope in governing. And Pope Leo XIV followed his predecessor's tradition of using the occasion to criticize this administration's shortcomings, but without the sharper tone employed by Pope Francis. He called for genuine support in which masks fall away and no one is sidelined or used. The Pope stressed building communion in a world wounded by discord, violence and digitally fueled anger. The change in tone is seen as an effort to build unity after Pope Francis's sometimes divisive 12-year papacy.
Oggi non dobbiamo parlare di lavoro.
Meteorologists might predict a snow-free Christmas in southern Finland, but that's not the case up north. As Finnish public broadcaster Yle reports, once again, Santa Claus has taken off from his headquarters in Korvatunturi, Lapland, to deliver a happy Christmas to all and presents to children who have been nice for the past 12 months. According to Yle, his sleigh is one of the most advanced technology and cannot be deterred by GPS spoofing or jamming or any AI-assisted malware. He can cross seas, oceans and mountains with no interference to his mission of true peace, love and understanding, Yle, who called themselves Santa's official TV station, added.
So it's a really exciting time in Christmas trees. Drones are really getting to the point where we're actually going to be able to use them for a lot of stuff. And in the past 3 years, we've gone from just playing with the idea of maybe looking at drones to now we have some of our larger growers buying multiple, agricultural drones just because how effective they are in our fields.
They were hiring the labor who was going manually and count plants. Some of them are hiring people to measure the height, because based on the height they tell the price. And that process of scouting fields and counting fields, because they have in some big nurseries that we work with has more than 100,000 trees. So, measuring them and counting them would take them first a lot of labor and then a lot of time. They are now for sure how many of them are sold. Where they were, we can also give them the tree ID for each tree to track it. But the simplest test that we were doing, we were sending 3 people to count the same area, and all of 3 of them came back with the different results. And with our software, everything is digitalized, so they can see the fields from above and they can see the results because each tree is marked with a point, and determine the accuracy and exact condition.
A big part of that, again, is our incline. We have some Christmas tree fields at like 60, 70 degree slopes. And a lot of the kind of ground-based mowers cannot handle that kind of steep slope. So the ones that are just now coming out, are heavy-duty kind of tank tread-based flail mowers that can actually handle our inclines.